Hi, YouTubers. I just spotted something that I think is very important. It's to do with the Citizens' Assembly. It's about recruitment. Like you'd imagine that for a Citizens' Assembly, that the people involved in the assembly will be citizens. But I spotted this here. It says recruitment of members to the Citizens' Assemblies 2022. Uh, I'll just skip the first little bit there. In accordance with the government decision and Oireachtas resolutions on the establishment of the citizens' assemblies, the latest round of citizens' assemblies used a brand new approach to member recruitment. This new approach features important changes to eligibility criteria and to the recruitment methodology informed by learnings from previous citizens' assemblies and by international best practice. For the first time, any adult who is resident in the state was eligible to become a member of the citizens' assemblies. This is the important bit now, folks. This included people who are not Irish citizens and others who are not enrolled on the electoral register. This has helped ensure that the membership is as broadly representative of Irish society as possible. Also, for the first time, the recruitment process was based on written invitations to randomly selected households. This approach differed from the methodology used by previous assemblies, which relied on polling companies conducting door-to-door interviews to select members. The new methodology was designed to improve the geographic spread of members and to increase the equality and inclusivity of the random selection process. Registration. Written invitations were addressed generically to the householder rather than to named individuals. Each householder received an invitation was entitled to nominate just one adult from that household to apply. It was up to household members themselves to decide who would apply. Invitations were non transferable between households, and the registration process required each applicant to use a unique identifier code. Well, basically, that's the gist of, you know, what has me thinking. Like, I have a major problem with the government gives great authority to the Citizens' Assembly and they pick, say, different topics on biodiversity or whatever. And usually, the government, if they are going to do a referendum, will lean towards what the assembly says. But my argument is that it's called the Citizens' Assembly. I reckon that you should be a native Irish person or a citizen, but somebody that just arrived actually can be given a seat on this assembly. I think it's 99 people are on the assembly plus a chairperson. The other thing I have a problem with is as well is the selection process, as it says in the past. They go to private polling companies and they were selecting who they think would be fitting to go on this assembly. Now, I live in a republic and I believe that the republic has a government and it's up to the government. That's a task of government. They should be taking it off the electoral register and say randomising who gets it, not a company. And definitely the people who are going on this assembly shouldn't be, as it says here, uh, in accordance with the decision, uh, uh, any adult who was resident in the state. For the first time, any adult who was resident in the state was eligible to become a member of the citizens' assemblies. This included people who are not Irish citizens and others who are not enrolled on the electoral register. Now, can you see the issue there? You could have a load of people sitting in an assembly that aren't citizens putting forward topics and ideas, you know, and it's only the Irish people really that could be doing that or Irish citizens. I don't think the way this is set up is the best practice. Well, from my point of view, I don't think it's good practice. Just wondering, what do you think? Thanks very much.